Video 9.9, Partimento Fugue by Sala. Sala was a student of Leonardo Leo and probably a student of Fugue as well. He was very important as a teacher of counterpoint, especially after he published a treatise on counterpoint and it was widely distributed across Europe. This is a Sala Partimento Fugue republished in a French harmony book in the early 19th century. That is, his Partimento Fugues were studied in Paris in the 1800s, so his fame went well beyond Naples. This is a complicated fugue, but perhaps this demonstration will give you some idea about what he was up to. As mentioned, this is in Paris rather than in Naples, so some translation was necessary. The words at the top here say, the figures for the figured bass, the ones above the staff, are those of Sala, and those below the staff, where there are differences, are those employed in this work, in other words, this publication, and adopted at the conservatory. What are those differences? Well, for example, here we have a 2, which, as you probably learned in other videos, is the rule that a tied bass requires a 2 on the strong beat before the bass is pushed down one step. The French, by contrast, if you can make out the figure below, it shows +4. What that means is that there's going to be an F sharp over the C in the bass, and that F sharp will be the leading tone. And so the French often used plus to indicate a leading tone. So it's a leading tone 4 over the 5. The 2, the +4, they're both correct. They just emphasize different things. Similarly, here we have a 6/5 in the Italian version and a 6 with a slash through the 5 in the French version. And the slash through the 5 means in some sense that we have a diminished fifth, a mi, that will descend to fa at that point. All right. This is the subject of the fugue, highlighted in a salmon color, where you see green is a counter subject, and you can play the subject over the counter subject, but instead of in the original key of G, it'll be in the key of D. Then the subject returns in D, or you might say the answer is played again. You can't really tell the difference here. This will continue, and later on, the harmony treatise that's in which this is embedded is by Durlin, and Durlin will add a couple extra staves to show where other voices would go. And in a couple cases, he adds basses below where the partimento is written, suggesting that realizations could be very free as to whether voices needed to be added only above a partimento or possibly even below.